So we're here in the Devinck building in downtown Bellevue with Bart De Smet. Bart, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so I'm Bart. I'm working here in cloud programmability, which physically is located in SQL Server, but it's not related to SQL Cloud. So we're a team that sort of does quite some experimentation in how to do data access in the cloud. I've been working there since January, and before that I worked in WPF, and before that I studied in Belgium.
You studied in Belgium?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go to school?
So I was in Ghent University, studying first informatics for 4 years, was before bachelor master. So it was 2 + 2 years, and then a bridge program, as they call it, to civil engineering, computer science.
So you joined the good guys?
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how did that happen? How did you join Microsoft after your studies?
So while I was a student, I was like an MVP for about 4 years. First for ASP.NET, but more .NET in general. I was doing quite some stuff on the ASP.NET forums. Then I turned MVP for Visual C# for 3 years. And so I was doing a lot of blogging, like originally MVPs were selected from forums. So I turned into blogging, and I got my MVP status renewed for my presence on the web, and all of a sudden Scott Guthrie sent me an email through my blog whether I would like to do something in Redmond, and I basically got invited for an interview, and I actually returned on 11th or 10th of February 2007 home, and I actually had my birthday that weekend with a job offer, so it was kind of interesting.
So you worked in 2 positions at Microsoft?
Mm-hmm. One position being software engineer, so software development engineer with 2 different teams. So I was actually joined the company on WPF, working on Win32 interop. I'm not kind of a pixel guy. I don't like anything with pixels, so I was doing interop and all of the wacky stuff that people don't like to do. And then I moved finally to Eric Meyer's team, where I work on link to everything, reactive extensions, that kind of stuff that happened in January this year.
Okay, we'll talk about reactive extensions in the next interview, but maybe to finish this one, what do you like about working for Microsoft? Or what is it that keeps you here in
Okay. I think there are a couple of aspects to that. One is you have access to lots of things. Like if you don't understand how something works, you can always find somebody who knows, or somebody who knows somebody who knows. So it's kind of very, very easy to get an insight in some complicated subject pretty quickly. So that's one thing. The other thing is the thing you're doing for people has lots of reach. Like for WPF, sort of knowing that your code to Win32 interop is being used for every single window that's being created on WPF is kind of interesting. And now also with cloud, you get a chance to sort of work on cutting edge technologies, and so in this case it's a lot of learning. Like it's not just coming here and being the engineer and being bored after 1 week of doing implementation stuff. So since I'm much more of an experimental computer scientist, I would say this is the ideal thing. Like having some new idea, just giving it a try and see where it ends. And that's also how reactive extensions was born in some sense.
Okay, thank you, Bart. We'll talk soon.
Yep, thank you.